Hi kids, hope you are all doing fine. Today I'm going to tell you a story about the empty pot. Long time ago, the king of one city got very sick. He had no son who can take over his throne. He was always thinking whom he should give his kingdom to rule. King loved to grow plants. One day he was looking at his grown plants and thought about a plan. He came to a solution about the new king for his kingdom by looking at his plans. Next day, king announced that any boy who wanted to be king would have to come to his palace. Around 15 boys stand in a line in front of his palace next day. There was one young boy as well whose name was Raju, and he was only 15 years old boy. He was also standing in a line. King announced to get a royal seed from him, and whoever will grow best plant in a month would be the one to win the contest, and he would be a next king as well. Each one brought seeds from the king to their home. All boys started to walk with pride as if they were winners. Their parents were excited as well. Raju also came home and potted that seed as well in a very nice pot. He did very hard work on that pot. Raju was so good in growing things as well. Over the next few days, one by one, and everyone was announcing that they got green leaf coming out from their pots. And for all 14 boys, they announced in a month that they have green plant in their pots. But Raju was the 15th boy who didn't even see any plant in his pot. He was very sad. He was very good in planting, but this time, what he did, he was so sad. He told his mom, "What is happening here? I did everything and there's no green leaves. How can he go to king's palace? How can he show his empty pot to him?" He tried everything. He changed the soil again, but nothing happened. 1 month passed. The day came when all the boys needed to bring their plants to the palace to be judged. Raju also stood in a line with his empty pot because his mom told him to take the pot as it is to the palace to show to the king. He tried his best, so just show it to the king. Next day, he was standing in a line with the face red with shame. Other boys were so happy with their pots with green leaves coming out of them. King walked slow down to the lane. He looked at each plant, but when he looked at Raju's empty pot without plant, he started smiling. He was very happy to see that empty pot. Raju started crying and said he tried his best, but the seed didn't grow. He felt very sorry, and the king was just started smiling and smiling. King said to everyone that he doesn't know where all these other boys got their seeds because the king passed out everyone cooked seeds to everyone, and no plant can grow from them. He says that there is no way anything could grow from that seed. He doesn't know how those all 14 boys brought those pots with green leaves. He smiled at again at Raju and announced him a new king of that kingdom. Do you know, kids, why the other boys' pots had plants and Raju's plant was empty? Let me tell you, everyone except Raju used another seed to become a king. And Raju was very honest. He did not change that seed. So, kids, this story teaches us not to deceive anyone, even if we are in the difficult situation. Goodbye. Thanks for listening.